Land flipping is a great way to get started in real estate, whether you want to be a developer, investor, wholesale. So what you want to do is you want to go outside of a city limits and look for some rural parcels of land. And generally these are parcels of land that people just are tired of paying taxes on. They don't do anything with it. And you can value those parcels by looking at Zillow comps. You could also go into the tax records, see how they're valuing it, and come up pretty easily with a price per acre or price per square foot, depending on the size of the property. And then you have a couple options. You can just send an offer, just a blind offer to the owner, and just let them know you'd be interested in purchasing their land, send them a straight up offer to purchase. And you could call them on the phone, find out if they want to sell them. You can sell the parcel. You can send them mail, postcards or letters asking them if they're interested in selling their property. So there's a lot of different ways, but the key is you got to target the right areas and the right kind of land. So these are generally going to be properties that people might want to own just to go camp on or hunt on, or just to have some land. They're not generally going to be development parcels or anything that anybody would want to build on, although some people might want to build on the properties and just be secluded somewhere. But utilities are an issue if it's a rural property and there's no utilities or easy access to utilities, that could be an issue. So in terms of land flipping, wholesaling land, that's the basic strategy. You find rural parcels, you can find mountainous land, you can find waterfront, riverfront, beachfront that are in areas that aren't developed, that are a little bit more off the beaten path. Properties that people just are tired of maintaining, tired of paying taxes on, and you just target some sellers of different types of parcels and you sell them offers. Sometimes you can come up with a lot of different things. You meet a lot of interesting people. And the key obviously is you want to be able to move the property on the back end. So the strategy is you either flip it outright to somebody else for a profit, or you can do the owner finance deal where you sell the property on terms. You can get a down payment to cover your acquisition, and then you collect monthly payments as it goes along. So there's a lot of different ways you can exit, but the key is to have a steady stream of buyers. So generally you want to build up your buyers list first before you start going after any kind of a real estate deal that you want to flip or wholesale. So you want to start building a list of people looking for land, and there's a lot of different websites out there that you can get, template websites for land sales, land flipping. On Carrot websites, they have one that's just for land flipping and land wholesaling. So it's a great way to attract buyers, and it's a good way to present yourself when you're talking to sellers and they're looking up your website. So land flipping is a good business to get into. It takes a lot of work in terms of researching the area, looking up the parcels, finding the owners, skip tracing all that data, and then either sending them offers, sending them letters and postcards, or cold calling to find out if they are interested in selling their land or if they have any other property that they would like to sell.